Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be taking a look at walk-in reservations and the opportunities that they can give you and your property. So what is a walk-in? A walk-in is someone or individuals who do not have a reservation, an active pending arrival reservation at your hotel, but they are travelers looking for a room at your property potentially. They are gauging the property as an opportunity to stay. And this is equally an opportunity for you, the hospitality provider and hotel representative, to offer them. So when an individual walks into the hotel without a reservation, but they're looking for a room, what should we ask them? So a great question to ask, unless it's already brought up in the conversation, is how many people will be staying in the room? And this is something that is useful not just safety-wise, but this is also useful to be able to try to gauge what the guest is looking for. If a guest is looking for a double queen, and maybe they have 5 people, but if you have a double queen suite available, they may be interested in that option even though it might cost a bit more. Sometimes all the traveler wants is just a bed, just to sleep, and that's it because they're too tired. But lots of other times, they are looking for something nice. They are looking to enjoy themselves. So this is an opportunity for you as the representative to meet and possibly exceed their expectations. And the key here is to be very knowledgeable of what your property has to offer, what rooms you have available, and what amenities you have. Being able to gauge what the guest needs and being able to meet that and exceed that will set you up for success. And something else that can help you along the way is the strategy of showcasing rooms. The art, I should say, of showcasing rooms. And this is something, again, that comes with an acute knowledge of your property that you develop over time. And this shows a great sense of transparency and honesty to your potential guests. Being able to understand what they're looking for, showing them what you have, and coming to an agreement. And this is very, very useful. I have gained many guests, repeat guests, through this manner. And it's a very useful strategy I think every representative should use. And again, not every hotel room is going to be laid out the same. Not every hotel is going to have the same room types. Not every hotel is going to have a walk-in shower for somebody who is in a wheelchair. It may have an ADA tub, but they might need a roll-in shower. Do you have that option for them? If so, that's your opportunity to show that to them. Now, we won't always have the time to give a full in-depth tour of a room or a couple rooms to our prospective guests. I've worked at a property really that you, as a front desk representative, you also manage the bar on site as well as laundry. And on certain days, that can be very active, and you won't have the opportunity or the time to give an in-depth showcasing of the room or prospective rooms to somebody. But if you do have the time, and if you're not active at the desk, I highly recommend taking the time to give somebody that experience, that tour of you, the representative, giving them a tour of the options that you have, because that will very much show that you know what you're doing, and that shows a great deal of confidence and instills a great deal of confidence in your capabilities to them. So to give you all a real world example of a situation where I was able to assist some people in finding the ideal room, a recent example, I can tell you there were 3 individuals, 2 adults and a young adult. And they stopped by my property on a day where I had about 75% occupancy. So I did have some flexibility still in the room choices. And they did not have a good experience at another hotel. I wanted right away to show them that they had absolutely nothing to fear and they had confidence in me because I wanted them to see what we had. I wanted to show them that we could do something better than what their experience had. I wanted to restore that experience as much as I could. So I showed them 2 rooms. I showed them a double queen, which had a kitchenette. And I also showed them what we did have at the time, which was a 2-bedroom suite, which has a king in a separate bedroom and a double queen in a separate bedroom. And they said, this is the room we want. And I said, are you sure? And they said, yes. I still showed them the double queen, but they said, this is exactly what we were looking for. And they were very grateful. And again, guys, if you have the opportunity to do this for a walk-in, a potential guest at your property, seize that opportunity because it will greatly boost your own confidence as a representative, and it boosts the confidence of your guests that they have in your property.